again, P.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Green out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the three. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun. Here we go.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. McCollum against Curry. Wiggins looking around from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here's Ingram in the game against Portland. Very impressive. Green with a screen on Wiggins. To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Wiggins outside. Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
And, Coach, you look at DeJounte. Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Here's Mr. Clutch. McCollum defends. Inside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. And here's Curry for three. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Robinson Earl. Now here's Jones. Pass to McCollum. The three is up. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside heel. Down low. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Got it up. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the one. So that's the group out there for Golden State. McCollum's shot is off.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Looney, a screen on McCollum. Mr. Clutch drops in the three. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Back to McCollum to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Podziemski's shot is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in for Podziemski. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Here's Ingram. Green covering. Fades back. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Well, there's that smooth jumper of Ingram. So outstanding at just creating space and rising up over the top.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game, he had 28 points. Ingram against Green. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3, McCollum. Rebounded by Green.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Wiggins. He buries it from 3. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Ingram against Green. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Messi, and here's Jones. Ingram with the ball. The 3 is up. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Yep, that one goes.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good. Green.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Ingram can't get that one to fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Mr. Clutch. McCollum defends. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Ingram. To stop the drought. Can't get the layup.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Golden State Warriors.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Brandon Ingram, Javonte Green out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Murray in at the 2. Now here's Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Yes, it's good. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points in the game. The Pelicans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. McCollum's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pulls up on the wing. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Murray finds Green. Here's McCollum. Takes the 3.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Green with a screen on Green. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Ingram.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
McCollum with another miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Murray. Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. Tries again. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And McCollum slams it in.
Good effort by McCollum. Hustles up the court and knows exactly how to play it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Green. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. McCollum defends. Connects from downtown. Mr. Clutch has got 27.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Ingram, hounded by Wiggins. Fader on the way. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. And it's Trace Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 5.
The Pelicans shooting at about 34% here in this game. Outside Jones. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. From deep. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From downtown, Pajemski's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Murray passes to Robinson Earl to the inside. And there's Murray. That one's good on the assist from Jones.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Murray finds Ingram. Right side Jones. To the paint. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Zion Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Jones. Good on the second one. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For 3, McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Mr. Clutch doesn't go that time. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Over Kuminga. And again, New Orleans no good. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. On the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Basketball.
1:05 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Williamson passes to Robinson Earl. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their 2nd most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
Now here's Melton. Here's Mr. Clutch. The baseline J. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mr. Clutch has got 36 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Williamson outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Basketball.
Here's Melton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes a 3. No good there. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good win. Let's keep it going.